Hi guys, it's Karen from Creations by Karen, and this is day 12 of the 20-day Christmas craft challenge. So I know everybody's got a little bit of scrapbook paper hanging out in their basement or in their craft room or wherever you happen to be hanging out, but I'm going to make something with this, and I think you're going to like it. Okay, so I've got a Friska's scrapbooking thing. I don't know what it's called, but I got it at Michael's. And I got some scrapbook paper, and this is dimensional, which means it's got a pattern that fits a certain way, so I got to make sure that this works the way I want it to. So I'm going to cut a piece at 8 inches. So I'm just putting it down here, 8 inches, just like that. And I want these lights that are on this paper to be facing down. And I'm going to cut this at, that's 8 inches. How big is this? Got to cut this one too. Cut it at 8 inches. Just to make sure I got it right. Yep, that's 8 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 1 3/4 inches. 1 3/4. Just like that. And I'll probably make a few of these, so I want to hang on to it. So I got these keychains at TEMU, and they weren't very expensive. I think I paid less than $2 each for them. And these are ones that said friendship. True friends are never apart, or maybe in distance, but never in heart. Okay, so I thought I like these. Maybe I'll put them in my booth or at a craft show. And but I have to have something to. I just didn't want to throw them in a basket, so I thought I'd make them cute. So here we go. Let's make something cute here. So I've got my 8 by 1.5 inch piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to fold it in half, just like this. Okay, so I fold it in half. This is dimensional, so I want to make sure that I've got the lights hanging down. And then I'm just going to take my punch, handheld punch, and I'm just going to give 2 punches on this, 1 and 2. See where I put the 2 holes? Then I've got some ribbon, and this has got pink in it. So I thought this would work good if you were giving it to a girl. So I'm just going to place this through these 2 holes that I've made. One there and one here. Okay, and I want to make sure the back looks good too, so I'm going to make sure there's no twisting of the ribbon. Okay, so there's the back. It's flat. All right, so here's my ribbon I've got. What I'm going to do is just going to tie it in a knot first. Just one knot. Just like that. Okay, just a single knot. Then I'm going to take my keychain and I'm going to place it. See how it's got a thin piece up here? I'm going to place that on here, so I want it facing forward, and I'm just going to tie a bow. And I'm not the best bow maker, but I'm getting better at it because I make a lot of these, or I'm making a lot of these. Because, you know, I think everybody is looking for stocking stuffers or something to give to their coworkers or something for their friends. And you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you just want to acknowledge that they're important to them. So I'm just trying to tie a little bow here. Challenge. I'm bow challenged. Okay, let's try it again. Let's make a bow. I don't want to have to mess with it, so okay. So I've got my bow on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tack this keychain down onto this cardstock. So I've got this double-sided tape. I'm just going to cut a piece off and put it on the back. And this is just going to affix it to this cardstock. I just take this little gadget that I got. Came with my Cricut. So I'm just going to take the one end off of this double-sided tape. Just like that. So there it is there. And then I just want to turn this, because I always want this to be facing down. So I just turn that and I just push that double-sided tape in. So now I'm going to fix my bow, because that's not looking great. Okay. So what I do is just, I want the bow to be within the confines of this 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 inches. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to cut this excess off so it hangs down like that. And I just make a, well, these are crappy scissors. Hang on. These are better, I bet. Not much. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get different scissors. Okay. So here's my bow and my keychain. Right? So I want to put it in something. So I got these 2-inch by, I think they're 8-inch. 2-inch by 8-inch sleeves. And these are self-closing up here. They've got a sticky part, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to measure out how big that is. I'm just going to cut the top of it off. Then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put it inside here. That's a challenge. So I just open this up and put this in. Easier said than done, but I'm making it happen. Okay. And then I want to make sure that I just slip it down inside this. Now, that's, you just have to make sure your keychain is where you want it to be. Now, don't worry about this bow yet. I'm going to show you how you can make it pretty. So you just want to put this into your sleeve like that. Make sure it sits down at the bottom. Okay. Then I took this, which I used to score things with, and I'm just going to play with this bow. I'm going to go in and move it up. So it's where I want to be. This was the hardest part of everything. Okay. So just move everything the way you want it. There's the end of it, so I want to make sure that sits down. There we go. I think I've got it. You just want it to look pretty in this package. There we go. Still don't really like it. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Because once I put some tape on the back of it, I can't really touch much of it. There you go. Okay, so there's the bow. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to fold it down at the back. Get some clear, transparent tape. This will work. So I'm just going to fold this down. Just like that. And that one is complete. What do you think, guys? Thumbs up. Using some scrap cardstock and a keychain. Just made it pretty. Put it in a package. And I'm going to sell them at my craft shows. And I think because I paid less than $2, I think, not like $1.89 for the keychain on TEMU, I think I'll probably charge $3.50 maybe for these. What do you think? Do you think $3.50 is a good price? Just leave a comment in the comments below. Okay, so that was day 12 of my 20-day Christmas craft challenge, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Bye now.